Hello guys, I Dr. Pradeep Kumar Srivastava, welcoming to all of you in my surveying class. Today's topic is the source of error and precautions. Thereby, when we are doing survey, there there is so many chances of the error generating. Some had come to our mind and some we cannot assess how it generates. This is called human mistake error. Then what we take precaution for that. So on this matter, we will study how it generates and how we save for this. Okay, so let us start the class. There are no error as such in the pendulum swing. Correct. There are no error as such in the pendulum swing. It just does its job and a full accordance to all applicable laws of physics. What you may refer to this error and setting are missing the pendulum period. If so, that most of the time you use the mathematical pendulum and model, and which is an extraordinary simplified model assuming a fixed length string, a point mass and very small swing. So thus error can be related to how will be these assumptions or met to the real case. The string may be a bit elastic and so change at length with the load or the pivot point. So will not be single fixed point, but will be swing as well, which increase the effective length of the pendulum. Huge fixed pivot, huge fixed pivot, and the string that does not stretch under load. Also, the pendulum mass is not a point mass, and there is no such as a thing with. So the pendulum mass is not a point mass, as there is no such a thing. So there may be error to finding a center of mass and plus. So there is some non-zero moment of inertia. So around that center of mass, which also change the pendulum period comparing ideal model. Huge compact concentrate a spherical mass and the pendulum formula is only valid for very small swing amplitude, and since usually the formula used the approximate shine and shine under bracket x is near to equal to x for very small. So use smallest possible angle. Correct. Air drag at a dumping force to pendulum action and adding a dumping force to harmonic accelerator education increase the period never slightly, and if you use to compact mass for the pendulum, and this one should also be minimized. Now, what is the definition? So, deviation from the absolute value or from the true average of the large number of the result. So, error, yani determination error and constant error. And here, intermittent error and the accidental error. So determine are constant. So unsubtracted and may be avoided, determined, corrected. An example, error in the calibration operation of the measuring instrument and impurities in the reagent and reading of the malicious in dragging and matching color and in calculation. So best personal error on this four. Best personal error on this four. Now determinate error can be combated by so use of calibrated apparatus and use of blanks and control and several analytical procedure and by eliminating impurities and by carrying out the experiment under various conditions and operational for personal. So individual analysis and responsible error are physical in nature. It may occur when sound analytical technique is not followed. Now example of the personal error. So mechanical loss of material in various steps of an analysis. Underwashing of overwashing or precipitate and stagnation of the participate and its incorrect temperature and insufficient cooling of the crevices before wagging and allowing the hygroscopic material to absorb moisture before or during wagging, and use of reagent containing impurities, and person unable to check change supply and visual uh, tightness, which may result in the slight overstepping of the error point. Now we will discuss instrumental error. Faulty construction of balance. Regrant error. The attack of regrant upon glassware so result in introduction of foreign material and volatilization of the platinum at very high temperature. So errors due to methodology and originating from the incorrect sampling and incompetence of a reaction and any gravimetric analysis arise due to the solubility of the participate. So co-participation and the post of the pre-subsumption and volatilization and decomposition on ignition. So precipitation of the substance other than indeed one. Now error due to methodology. So in trigonometric analysis, error made due to the occurrence of the induced and the side reaction and reaction of the substance other than constituent being the determined and different the observed and the stomatic point of a variation. And now additive the proportional error. So proportional error arise by the impurities present in the standard substance and lead to an incorrect value in the normally of the standard solution and loss in weight of the curable in which the description is generated and the error of the weight addition error. Successive measurement made by the same observer under identical condition and proceed slight variation and indeterminate error. So it is the elimination by the analyst impossible and error occur by the accident for chance. It cannot be allowed for the correction because of the natural fluctuation and the occur in the all measurement. Occur in the all measurement. Successive measurement made by the same observer under analytical condition proceeds slight variation and indeterminate error. So it is elimination by the analysis is impossible. Errors occur by accident, by the chance. It cannot be allowed for the correction because of the natural fluctuation that occur in all measurements. And that arise from random fluctuation and in the temperature of other external factor below the determinant error are often called as the pseudo-accidental or variable so determinate error. This error may be reduced by the controlling condition and through the use of consist temperature. So both and oven. So employment of buffer, maintenance of the constant and humidity and pressure, reading fraction of unit of graduate balance and apparatus may reduce so pseudo accidental error. Now minimization of error. The celebration of the apparatus. All apparatus like weight, flask or voltage and pipette should be calibrated. So the apparatus correction applied of the original measurement. So it's some case error cannot be eliminated. And in some case, error cannot be eliminated. So apply a correction for that effect. And impurity inhibited participate may be determined and weight detected. Now running a blank determination. It is carried out a separate determination, the sample being omitted under the exactly the same experimental condition as the employed in the actual analysis of the sample. The object is to find, but the effect of the impurity introduced through the region and vastless. The object is to find out the effect of the impurity and introduced through the recurrent and vessels. Now running of the control determinants. So determination carried out as nearly as possible identical experimental condition. And upon so a quantity of the standard substance and which contains same weight of the constitution. Determination of strength of HCl, so both by criterion and both solution of strong base and by prescription and weight at AGC. If the result obtained by two radically the different method of the concordant, it is the highly probable that the value or the correct, and it is the highly probable that the values are correct. It serves as a check on the result of a single determination and indicate only the precision of the analysis. So the value of obtained should not less than 3 part of per thousand, and if larger variation is there, then it must be repeated until satisfactory. So concordance is obtained and duplicate. Now duplicate, triplicate, and determination suffice. A known amount of the constituent being is added to the sample and which is then analyzed for the total amount constituent present. The difference between the analytical result, the simple with the without ended constituent given the if the recovery is satisfactory or confidence in their accuracy, and if the recovery is satisfactory or confidence in the accuracy of the, and if the recovery is satisfactory or the confidence and the accuracy of the procedure is the enhanced. Even under constant external condition, same operator, same tool, and same laboratory, short time interval between the measurement. So repeated measurement of the series of an initial sample always lead to results which differ among themselves and from the value of the sample. Therefore, random error are the component. So measurement error that vary in a unpredictable manner in replicated measurement and measuring in teaching. Now measurement error that vary and unpredictable. So manner is replicated measurement and measuring teaching, that is nice. The random error are the component and measurement error that vary and unpredictable so manner in a replicated measurement and measuring technique that is the noise sample property that is homogeneity and the chemical effect and that is equilibrium and even under the carefully controlled. And even under the carefully centered condition, a random error cannot in principle be avoided and they can only be minimized and evaluated with the statistical method. The closeness of agreement between the participants and according to their character and magnitude, it is classified that the random and regarding systematic. Now accuracy. The concordance between the data and the true value. So it is the agreement between the data and true value. And if it is value is not known, the man calculated from the result obtained from the several different analytical methods and which are very precise and in close agreement with the another may be considered and the value in the practical sense. The difference between the man and the true value, the known as the under value, and the relative error is founded by dividing the relative error is found by dividing absolutely the relative error is found by the dividing and the absolute error by the true value. So the difference between the mean and the true value is known as the absolute error. And relative error is usually reported on the percentage basis by multiplying the relative error by 100. So it's reported in the part of multiplying the A relative error by 1000. Now analytical method. It is the measure of the accuracy, the absence of the foreign substance, and the difference between the man and the adequate number of the result and the amount of the constituent actual present. It is usually expressed as the part of 1000. And now comparative method. It analysis is impossible to prepare solid synthetic sample of desire and composition. So necessary to sort a standard sample is in question and it is determined by the one of the more accurate method of analysis and in, involves secondary standard, not exactly from from the protocol regime. Therefore, standard print. If fundamentally different method of analysis for a given consultant and the grammatic and the spectrometric, so the agreement between at least two methods of essential difference is character can be usually be accepted as indicating the absence of an appreciable determination error. This is the precision and the concordance of the series of measurement of the same quality. The mean deviation of the valuation mean deviation is the measurement of the and result with a series which agree closely. Okay, the mean of deviation of the relative mean deviation is the measure of the precision and it is the measure of the reproducibility of data, the series of result. Precise results are not necessary and accurate for the determined error may be responsible for the incurrency of such result in a series of measurements and it is usually reported at the average and it is usually reported as average the analysis I is accurate the precision but analysis second is the precision was less accurate than the analysis. So the established during the development stage it want to include and day to day fluctuation, lab to lab variation, and small modification in technique and bearing the skill of the analysis. So under detected operational instrumental factor. Now, no measurement is accurate. No measurement accurate. So parallax error, incorrectly citing the measurement, calibration error, and if the scale is not accurate down, so zero error if the device. Parallax error, incorrectly citing the measurement, and calibration error and the scale are accurately drawn. And zero error if the device does not have a zero is not correctly set to at zero. So damage fit the device is damage for the faulty and limit of the reading of the measurement device. The measurement can only be accurate the smallest unit of the measurement by it. Now, limit of the reading of the measurement device, and the measurement can only be accurate the smallest unit of the measurement of the device. This is the chain, and this is come used for the measurement, and this is the pin. Pin is used for the holding of two sticks, and that is the ranging rod, red and white, and for steel it is used in that. And this is the notebook. So already we use the notebook. Okay. And it is true that you write in the notebook, you write in the field book, you exact student, and the location of the this main handle, location of the main handle. You will write the logo, and where this is the main handle, and it run amount 10 centimeter. So this is right in the field book, and every reading should be written in the field book for the chair, and very carefully, because it will be chances to error. So this is the still grip, and this distance is 10 centimeter, and you will keep this is the center, and this is the corner, and this is also the corner. And this is the engineer's chain. This is only for use in the measuring in the irrigation project. Engineer's chain. And cancellation of the, this is the tally, and two tally means 10 meter, one tally 5 meter, two tally 10 meter, and three tally 15 meter. This is the tally. This is one, two tally, and this is the three tally. And we will write the field book of the detail. Now we will show in my notebook on which place you have started, on which place you have run, and you have used to this instrument for the taken of tight location. Okay, taken of tight location. So you will read on this. Now it's A and B station. So how we will measure? We will A station will measure to stand, and A station will use a foresight to go the person one in right, yeah, one in left. And this is the, you have write the notebook. An entire all notebook should be keep, and this is the point. What is the distance of point A and B? So now limit of reading. So it's the smallest unit of measurement of the measuring instrument and the generation possible and the greatest possible error. Also the chord of the absolute error and is equal to the half the limit of the reading. The upper and lower limit are smallest and the largest value of between which the measurement can lie. Now basically three type of error are standard. So gross error, systematic error, and a random error. And gross error mainly covers the human mistake in the reading instrument and the recording or calculating measures result. An example, due to, due to the oversight, gross error mainly cover the human mistake in the reading of instrument and the recording and calculating measurement result. So example, due to the oversight, the read of temperature at the 31.5 degree while actual reading may be 21.5 degree. Correct? This is the example. So gross error may be an amount and then their mathematical analysis is impossible. And then the these avoid by the adopting two means. So great care of the must reading and the recording the data and two, three, even more reading and should be taken by the quality and under the star 1 hour. Now systematically error classified into three categories: instrumental error, environmental error, and observational error. So, dear boy, you have read about the error. I will request to give the reply of the MCQ now on this topic. Question number 1. Which of the following is caused by careless handling? So, correct answer is B, systematic error. And next question, a system will be error free if we remove all systematic error. Is it correct or false? It is false. Now next question is a negative declination shows the magnetic meridian into the, so which is the correct answer? Correct answer is B, western side of the true meridian. And now next question, a series of the closely separate contour line or represent a, correct answer is A, slip slope. And next question, a telescope is said to be invited and it's so vertical. What is the correct answer? Correct answer A, vertical circle to right and bubble of the telescope. And next question, a telescope is said to be inverted. So which is the correct answer? Correct answer is A, a vertical circle of the right and the bubble of the telescopic down. A. Now, next question, an angle of 45 degrees with a chain and maybe set out with the, correct answer is C, French cross staff. And next question is a level line is there, horizontal or vertical? So correct answer is B, line parallel in the mean spherical surface of the earth. And next question, a gate cap fitted with the, so correct question is D, prismatic compass. And next question, along 0, 0 slope, the correction is to be shift each. And when, which are correct answer? Correct answer is the A, 30 seconds. So correct answer is A, 0 second. And now this is the reference book. And thank you for taking interest in my class. And you are welcome in my next class.